Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. It's the Iowa State Cyclones and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Iowa State's head coach told me before the game, one of the things Coach talked to me about before the game was just how important it is to get back on track. This team is on a losing streak here, but they know they are better than what their record shows. He said if we can get out to an early start, set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ballgame. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Red Raiders offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David, and we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They are going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback like they've got, and you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop, man. And what I love about offensive linemen, I like when they don't like people. And they enjoy moving people against their will. And this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front paves the way and makes his job so much easier.
Swamped immediately.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him, but there's got to be a plan because when you get near him, bad things happen for your offense.
Running inside, it's Danzy. Stopped in his tracks, he got nothing, it'll be 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Left side is Carter. Rams him with the stiff arm. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Red Raiders are rolling down the field. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On the run, it's Dickey. There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. The Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. It's complete to the right. At the 45 on his way. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Cyclones. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And they did tack on the extra point. Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You've got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Handoff again. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. They'll go to the counter play. He's stopped.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Give to the back. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Finds the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. 3rd and long coming up. To the air, it's Rayner. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Got his man on the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got it in the middle. It's Greenlaw. He's dropped.
And what a job by the defense. Seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Drops back. It's Rayner. Zings it complete to the right. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hudson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. But you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Still looking to his right. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down.
And now it's kind of decision time for this offense. It's been a great start to the football game. Moving the ball down the field, scoring 10 points on the first 2 possessions. Do you want the field goal to still be a 2-possession game? Or do you want to be aggressive here, try to go for it on 4th down, and maybe break this game open early?
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Takes it the other way. The tag.
And how about this defense, man? You talk about providing a spark and some energy. They make the big interception. I think most importantly, Jesse, set their offense up in ridiculous field position.
And that's one thing this defense practices so much throughout the week, right? It's creating turnovers. They are so opportunistic on that side of the football. They've got athletes. They've got dudes that are dangerous once they get the ball in their hands, and you saw it right there on that tremendous return.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback changing the play. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Trying to slam in. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Looking for a crease to the left. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
They give it to him again. All over him immediately.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Number 1 objective here, no turnover. Out wide right, it's Greenlaw. Snags it, and he's open. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Could not make his way to the corner.
That cornerback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
2nd and long here. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll move the wide receiver. Rides to the back. He breaks a tackle. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking for space. It's Sticky. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. So he gets stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Carter. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll go back to the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Right side, it's Simmons. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go, it'll be 4th down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, it's Rayner. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We begin with Louisville taking on the Kentucky Wildcats.
Number 95, set to advance on the line.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Caught up with the Cyclones head coach coming out of the locker room. He talked to his team about turnovers. Ball security was really an issue in the first quarter. Even though his quarterback has performed well, ball security. The other thing they talked about was getting the running game going. That will put less pressure on the quarterback. He will have a little more composure to make those decisions if their run game comes alive right now. I'll let you know if they can get that ground game going here to start the third quarter.
All right, Holly. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He'll set up to throw. Out wide right, it's Boyd. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. The Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Trying to get started. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Quick give. It's Dickey. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
The give is to Williams. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Out wide left, it's Eakin. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Right side, it's Eakin. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And the Red Raiders have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Joyner. They were all over it.
Really nice job by this defense. 1st down was not successful. They get the 2nd and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a 3rd down.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
The Red Raiders line it up with a 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Left side is Eakin. Snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, Red Raider! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And he puts through the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just got rid of that one.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Cyclones will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the return. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, here on the Red Raiders sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sells the run, looking to pass. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. All down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. Inside the touchdown. Red Raiders roll his way into the end zone.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Running the red zone. It's Dickey. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
Man, you see a lot of rollouts, a lot of passing for two-point conversions. How about that, man? Just a little hard-nosed, running the football, being more physical for the two-point conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
2nd and long here. To the air, it's Rayner. Out wide left, it's Jackson. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Just feeds the running back. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Motion from the wideout. Hand it to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Look out! Buried before he could blink.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a real...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on 4th. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Gonna run it. It's Dickey. They'll stop the clock here as one of the Red Raiders remains down. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. The run inside. It's Coleman Williams. Down he goes.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Left side, it's Boyd. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Rayner. Looking to the big tight end. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. Great move. Now he's got room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this.
Snags it at the 30 and still running. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Fresh set of downs going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Carter. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Straight ahead, it's Dickey. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Wide receiver comes in motion, changing the routes with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Fires to the right. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
In traffic, it's Jackson. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Inside the touchdown, Iowa State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
Ready to try the point after. Oh, and they blocked it. He's got a chance to take this one back. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
This offense has it with really good field position. Hits the hole. It's Dickey. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Might as well run him again. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
He leaves it with the back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
On play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for